Good afternoon, coming to you live from soggy Chula, Vista, California, on the campus of Southwestern College for PSAC basketball between Southwestern, the hosts, of course, and visiting Grossmont College. This is Aaron Bergen on the mic today.
And Scott Catlin.
Hey, Scott, how's it going?
All right, man.
Well, of course, I'm filling in for Bo Furtick, who usually does the play-by-play. And Scott, obviously a veteran color analyst, he is going to walk me through this. I'm pretty much known through San Diego as kind of the high school basketball guy, so it'll be interesting to see a lot of the guys that I've watched at the prep level, how they level up at the junior college level.
Yeah, and with the Jaguars, a lot of them are sophomores now, so you should see a lot of growth from the last time you've seen them, because me personally, I've seen the development of a lot of these guys over the past season.
Yeah, they're having some impressive seasons. Of course, the Southwestern Jaguars, led by their leading scorer, Aiden Lockett, a kid that I watched play at University City High School. He's blossomed into one of the best scorers in the state.
Yes, he is. And they like to get him going early. That's the key to their offensive success here.
Okay.
Right now we're getting offensive starting lineups.
Yep. So the starting lineups for Southwestern for the hosts, Jartavius Tay Jackson, Baron Noble, Aiden Lockett, Alfredo De La Mora, and Derek Edmond getting the call. And for visiting Grossmont, it'll be Lamont Wilkerson, Gavin Berg, Michael Whitley, Tyson Lefevre, and 6'7" Zaid Salem in the post.
Looks like they're changing up a little bit with the starting lineup for the Jaguars. I believe Julian Soares is out with an injury tonight. Julian's usually in the starting lineup.
And Julian is one of their three leading scorers. Tay Jackson, Aiden Lockett, and Julian Soares all scoring in double figures for the Jaguars, who come into this game 16-8, 9-3. They're just 2 games back of league-leading San Diego City College and played them really close at City.
Yeah, and they're trying to they were on a long winning streak, and they're trying to get back on the winning track. They had a tough loss to Miracosta the last outing, and I was a little bit concerned because they had a week layoff. And as you know, sometimes when you don't play, the offensive rhythm just kind of gets a little discombobulated, and they were only able to manage 51 points in that game. So I'm really looking forward to them to push the pace, try to get back on track, especially with the big game against City coming up next, and which makes this the ultimate trap game.
I mean, this is a game that the Jaguars are expected to win. It looks like Devin Dunn is also getting the start for Southwestern, and the tip is controlled by the Jaguars. And here we go with De La Mora bringing it up.
Yeah, De La Mora will be the true point guard for this unit.
And then Baron Noble, the San Diego Caver. Looks like we have a clock malfunction. Back to Baron Noble. Baron played with my son when my son, A.J. Bergen, was at San Diego High as a senior. Baron was a sophomore, and he was the change-of-pace guard. They will bring it off the bench because he was lightning in a bottle and could score it with the best of them.
Yeah, and I think for Baron over the course of the season, he's learning how to make the transition, meaning, you know, guys are a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. He's learning when to shoot the pull-up, when to shoot the floater, and when to go to the rim. I've seen a lot of growth from him this season.
That's awesome to hear, and looks like both teams are being signaled back to their benches as we get this situated. The Jaguars, again, really, like you said, a trap game here against a team that's only won 2 games all season. They come in 2-22, both wins in conference against Cuyamaca and against Imperial Valley.
Yeah, but it's still college basketball. If you don't play your A game and the other team plays their A game, you might have some problems, especially if you're looking ahead a big game the next game.
Exactly. You cannot look ahead at any level of basketball because this is, like you said, these are the quintessential trap games. I see Coach Tyrone Shelley in the dashing white suit jacket.
Yeah, that's a new look for him, so he must be serious tonight. So the first 5 minutes will tell us a lot about how this game's going to go.
All right, and we're getting back underway here. With Tay Jackson set to inbound, gets it to De La Mora. He's got things set up. Dribbles to his right.
Shot clock's off.
Yep. Sometimes it happens like that, you know. It's 5 o'clock game. Everyone's kind of settling in. That includes the clock managers.
Well, it's better now than with 2 seconds left in the half or in the game.
Touché, my friend.
Get the kinks out now.
And this is take 3 action. It looks like Delamore is ready to go.
And here we go again.
And another stoppage. We might have to start doing hand signals from here on out. This is one of the most impressive gymnasiums in the junior college landscape. You know, I've been into each of the PSAC gyms. This is by far my favorite. This obviously one of the more recent additions to the JUCO landscape.
Yeah, I think you might have been able to fit 2 of the old gyms in this one.
Yes, indeed.
At least 1.5.
I've always told my friends at the California Interscholastic Federation, CIF San Diego, that they should consider using this school for some of their championship events, whether basketball or volleyball, because it's got comfortable seating, ample parking.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's a great location. I've heard
they do it for football, so
might as well.
Yeah.
You know, as we get things set here, this officiating crew, I see them around a lot. Jake Ryan, the lead official with the ball, played his basketball at St. Augustine, and he's developed into a referee that's made it all the way to the G League ranks. We're set to go again. Delamora has it again. Looking to get Lockett the ball. He's got it. Backdoor.
Good cut.
Nice.
Got to finish, though.
Short layup is missed. Lamont Wilkerson had it there for a second. Now it looks like Kyrie Walker, the point guard out of Patrick Henry High School. Kyrie has it up top. Gives it to Zaid Salem, West Hills alum. He brings it up top. Ball gets skipped over to Gavin Berg. Lamont Wilkerson drives, kicks, another pass, another nice ball reversal by Grossmont. Here comes Salem driving. Layup attempt is good.
Yeah,
and the
good
Griffins
possession.
lead.
Good possession by Grossmont there.
Patience, lots of ball movement, a ball reversal or two, and the analytics will tell you, you reverse the ball more than once, your chances of scoring goes up.
Yeah.
Lockett with it, nice.
Good find.
Backdoor. And that's a bucket by Jartavis Jackson. Tay with the bucket.
Yeah, I think Dunn and Jackson are going to have big games tonight.
Kyrie with it now. Gives it up. And that was Tyson Lefevre. Kyrie has it back now. He's dribbling. Looking. Over to Berg. Over to Salem. Salem to Wilkerson. Wilkerson, a good guard. He had a really good senior year at Scripps Ranch in 22.
Yeah, a lot of local area guys in this game.
Yep. And Salem with the scoop shot, no good. Tay Jackson with the rebound. Tay pushing pace, gives it up.
Yeah, good.
Delamora layup, no good. Missed a couple of gimmies early on.
Yeah, but they're getting easy shots, so that doesn't bode well for Grossmont.
I like that though, getting into the paint. But Grossmont answers with a paint touch of their own. And Kyrie Walker with the score.
Yeah, when the Jaguars have problems is when they give up easy transition buckets, early offense, and when they don't take care of the defensive glass.
So they need to slow the pace down on the defensive end. Devin Dunn with a 3. Oceanside High product. He did not have that in his game in high school.
Yeah, him and Jackson have really developed their games over the past year, especially Jackson.
Ball goes in to Salem. He's kind of a focal point of their offense, as is Lamont Wilkerson, who leads them in scoring. Wilkerson with it now, brings it out over to Kyrie Walker. He resets. They got 6 on the clock. This is a really patient possession.
Yeah.
And ends with a circus shot from deep.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He made it, though. Late in the shot clock.
Sometimes it happens like that. Here comes Delamora up at the top of the key, being shaded to his left. He gives it up to Tay Jackson. Tay yo-yos in and out, gets to the free throw line, stops. Delamora has it now. Done with it. Done. Spins, drives. Layup is good. What a move by Devin Dunn.
Yeah, bad angle, no backboard. Didn't use the left and still made it.
That's a nice shot by the 6'5", 6'6" product out of Oceanside, California. Kyrie feeling himself a little bit there, misses it, and Dunn now bringing it up. I love the freedom that Tyrone Shelley gives his bigs to bring the ball in transition.
Yeah, well, they're tweeners too,
Yes.
so they're used to handling the ball. And they run these lineups so they can switch everything as well.
And here comes Lamont Wilkerson driving to his left, gets around, nice layup is good.
Yeah, not enough contact for that for them to call that. That's a good move there.
Yeah, that was a really good move by Wilkerson. 7-9, Grossmont in the lead. Tay Jackson with it now gives it up to Baron Noble. Baron Noble calling signals from the top of the key. He lifts over to his left.
Good hesitation.
Explosive drive. What a change of pace by Baron Noble, the San Diego Caver.
Yeah, he set the defense up for that one. Great
Put him to
timing,
sleep.
good explosion.
Put him to sleep and then stepped on the gas. Wilkerson now being guarded by the aforementioned Noble. Gives it to Kyrie. The Patrick Henry Patriot. He drives to his left. Stops. Floater. No good. And the ball's going out of bounds.
Yeah, he's looking to score every time he gets the ball.
And so now we've got a couple of substitutions. Micah Whitley coming in and Brandon DiMolanta, the Morse product, he checks into the game for the Jaguars.
Yeah, that's an early entrance for DiMolanta. I think Coach Shelley's going to just try to run him out the gym and wear him down, just with the sheer pace and pressure.
And the three is up. It's no good by Berg. Jackson chases down the rebound. He's in transition. Gives it to Lockett. Lockett, layup and one.
Yeah, good find, good body control.
That was a little scary for Aiden Lockett. Got caught in the air on that one, but he's able to find the body control, the finish. Now he's going to get rewarded with a foul shot.
That was risky.
Oof. So impressed with the development of Lockett from high school to this point. I mean, he's grown physically. As I say that, he misses the free throw.
Yeah, and he's usually a really, really good free throw shooter.
And Baron Noble tips it. Looked like it went off of a Grossmont player, but they're going to give it to the Griffins.
I think he missed that. It was a double tip on that one.
Yeah. So Wilkerson will inbound for the Griffins. Throws it in, and Tay Jackson gets in the passing lane. Jackson with the pass. DiMolanta layup is good. Brandon DiMolanta, the Morse product.
That's what Jackson does.
Plays the passing lanes, and we got another steal. DiMolanta coming in with good minutes. Dunn misses the layup, and here comes the Griffins.
Strong, Dunn.
Michael Whitley out of the Rock Academy, he brings it up. And that's off of Wilkerson. Baron Noble loses it, but right to DiMolanta.
Numbers.
Nice pass. Lockett, corner, three ball going up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's his game.
And we got a timeout.
Good timeout by Grossmont.
Yes, they needed that one. It's 16-9. If you're keeping score at home, the hosts are on a 9-0 run right now. They were 9-0 run.
So I was just about to say that I didn't like the pace of the game because having watched the Jaguars play extensively, sometimes they get into trouble when they can score too easily because the strength of they play their best when they play good defense, which leads to their offense. And right when I was about to say that,
they explode on this really fast-paced run.
They picked up the defense, got in the passing lanes, got out. So when they play the passing lanes, play better defense, they get a lot of early shots, and it opens up the spacing, and it just helps them. They're a defensive first. A team where their defense leads to the offense, not vice versa.
And you can tell that Grossmont doesn't really want to play the fast-paced game with them. They don't have the athletes to keep up with them, so they're trying to control the tempo in the half court by running the shot clock down to 5 seconds or less, and getting one shot per possession. Southwestern is saying right now we can play that way, but we can also get in transition and tire you out. Up 7 early in the game.
Yeah, it is imperative for Grossmont to take care of the ball. If they don't, they're going to get ran out of the gym.
And they haven't been doing that so far. The ball's inbounded, and there's another turnover.
Right on cue.
Lockett with the layup. It's 18-9. Everything going the way of the hosts right now.
Yeah, and I don't see a true ball handler out there for Grossmont right now, so the pressure's going to pick up.
They brought in Nick Hadge during the timeout. Hadge has it right now, number 11, and that is a 10-second violation. That is the 4th straight turnover for the forced by the Jaguars.
Yeah, and that's the recipe for success for the Jaguars.
Tay Jackson set to inbound the basketball. Same lineup in for the Jaguars that was in before the timeout. Noble with it now being guarded by Whitley. Kick to DiMolanta. DiMolanta drives, Kicks out. Tay Jackson drive. Nice layup
cut.
attempt.
Just
No
missed.
good. Rebound, Devin Dunn. Devin Dunn all over the boards. And it's 20-9.
Yeah, he does.
Southwestern.
He gets a lot of those garbage points, man. A lot of energy, a lot of effort. That athleticism helps as well.
With the ball, it gets to Salem. Back to Lefevre. Lefevre finds Zade Salem. Salem pull up in traffic. No good. He had wide open space right there in the paint. Devin Dunn with the rebound. He's pushing pace.
Good patience.
And one. Aiden Lockett.
See, it was something subtle. You mentioned how Dunn's game has evolved. Those of you watching, you see how he just kind of hesitated a little bit, slowed up, let the wingman, the trailer, get in the passing lane, and great pass, great finish.
Great pocket
That was
pass.
good basketball.
And a really good finish by Lockett. But you're right. You can see the ball skills, the confidence handling the ball, developing in Devin Dunn. Again, watching him in Oceanside, he was primarily a defensive specialist, a rebounder. The free throw goes for Lockett, and he's evolving into a pretty sure-handed wing for the Jaguars in his sophomore year.
Which is definitely going to open up his opportunities to play elsewhere, to continue playing, because he can do multiple things now.
Hadge with it now. Kyrie back in the game. Kyrie finding Micah Whitley. Whitley gives it to Lefevre. Lefevre squares up, faces up on Jackson. Jackson to Hadge. Hadge, jab steps, gives it to Salem. Salem, layup, misses. Yeah. All that pressure early on has got them rattled, missing.
Yeah, you can just tell they're sped up a little bit.
Yep. And Lockett with the beautiful finish. Aiden Lockett having his way. It's 25-9.
Yeah, way too easy.
We're close to, in high school, what we would call a running clock affair. Lefevre stops the bleeding just briefly with a three.
Yeah, that was, a 16-0 run.
Yeah,
so.
and they needed that one in the worst way. Lockett bringing it up now. Lockett directing traffic. He crosses half court, being guarded by Kyrie. They look for that back door. Nice drive and finish. Tay Jackson, Jartavius Jackson with a beautiful drive.
With the left hand that he's developed this over this offseason.
Very impressive. Salem gets it in traffic.
Traveled.
He walked a little bit.
Yeah,
they didn't call it.
Yeah, he walked halfway to National City, but they didn't call
Devin Dunn with the cross-court pass to Noble. Noble to Lockett for three. Yes, sir. And this one.
Yeah, it's becoming an avalanche right now.
30-12. So if you're right, it was 9-7. Since then, it's been all Southwestern.
Yeah, and even you mentioned that it stopped the bleeding, but even just getting the ball to go through the basket, it will give them a chance to get back and set up the defense, because you can see their transition defense is very porous right now, to say the least.
I mean, it's kind of what you expect for a team that's been struggling. Like you said, 2 wins on the season. It's been a long year for Doug Weber. I see him a lot on the high school recruiting trail. He's been in almost any gym within his blast radius, and you can kind of see why.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's not just how much you lose, it's how you lose. And if you're getting obliterated, then that tells me there's a lack of, and I'm not putting it on the coach per se, there's just a lack of fundamentals and just the basics. I mean, you can see we're having porous transition defense, 10-second calls, a ton of turnovers. They're on the verge of another one here.
And Trey Stonebreaker in the game getting his first minutes. And there is another turnover. And also entering in the game, Robel Zacharias. Aiden Lockett, they waved that one off.
Yeah, that was close.
Offensive foul, that was a bang call, one of the toughest calls in basketball, but it goes the way of the Griffins and into the game for the first time. Derek Edmond, the Victory Christian freshman who's had an impressive year to start.
Yeah, another plug-and-play guy that can play multiple spots. There's no drop-off when he comes in.
Zacharias with the drive into Dunn's chest, and he gets it to go.
They need a lot more of that.
Stopped just in time, though, because if he took one more step, that would have been a walk. Grossmont settling in. Hadge guarding Jackson. DiMolanta, 3-ball goes up and it's long. Rebound goes to,
So right, you got to shoot that one.
yep, the smallest guy on the court, Hadge has it. Gives it to Kyrie Martin. Again, Patrick Henry. A couple of Patrick Henry guys on this roster for Grossmont.
Right down the road from Patrick Henry.
Yep. Here comes Hadge. Hadge kicks it out. 3-ball, no good for Stonebreaker. Rebound. I like the energy that Zacharias has brought so far, and another turnover.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. He's come in and been active for Grossmont. Short rest for Noble.
Yeah, and Demon Lancet checking out. Not sure if that was a shot that Coach wanted on that last possession.
Right. This is a good defensive unit the Jaguars have in.
Lockett now being guarded by Martin. Kicks to Edmond. 3-ball up. No good. Baron Noble finds, follows, no good.
Use the backboard.
There goes Zacharias with the rebound. Gives it right away to Noble. Done. Lockett. 3. Yes, sir.
Yeah, when he sets his feet and shoots in rhythm, good chance that's going in.
A 29-point lead here halfway through the first half, and another turnover. No, not able to control it. Jartavius Jackson, great effort there. Almost halfway through the first half, it's 33-14 Jaguars all over the Griffins right now. And the ball finds its way to Zacharias, who finds Nick Hadge. Kyrie Martin sets up the offense. Over to Michael Whitley. Stonebreaker, and we've almost got a steal. Hadge finds Martin. Nice pass. And Zacharias with the score.
Yeah, Martin and Zacharias are the two bright spots right now for Grossmont.
Martin playing with pace, and Zacharias bringing some badly needed energy to the lineup. It's 33-16. Lockett with it, finds Dunn at the elbow. Dunn to Jackson. Jackson's thinking about it. He shoots it a little long. Rebound to Whitley. Whitley started his college career at San Diego City College. Just lost in the shuffle there, and he made his way to Grossmont. Plays a good role for the Griffins. Martin with it. Over to Hadge.
Yeah, space is not very good over there right now.
No, but they find Martin by himself on the left side. Hezzy pull up, no good.
Look up.
Rebound, Edmond. Edmond to Dunn. Dunn can't control it, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, Edmond saw him a little bit too late, which made the pass late and a little bit too long.
We got a couple of subs in. Big Nico Ortega, actually from down the street, Southwest High.
Yep, the 7-footer.
Yep. Ortega actually decided he was going to be a student first and went to San Diego State for a cup of coffee, and then said, you know what, I want to give this basketball a try.
Well, you can't teach 7 feet.
Nope, you really can't. And there goes 7 feet grabbing the rebound right there.
Keep the ball up high, big man.
And he finds Tay Jackson.
Cutter. Missed him.
Tay crosses over, in and out dribble. A lot of handling going on right now.
Oh, good pass.
And it looks like it's going to go off of Ortega. Ortega had fallen behind his man. If it was going to be a miracle if it had gotten to him.
Yeah, he put good spin on the ball, but when Ortega gets somebody on the hip, he needs to keep him there.
Yep. And there goes Martin missing the pull-up jumper in transition. Zacharias finds Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker 3. That's good.
Good shot.
That was a good shot by Stonebreaker. Edmond now drives, reverse layup, no good. Ortega, Nico Ortega with the rebound and finish. Again, can't teach 7 feet. That is a precious commodity at all levels of basketball.
He's a lot taller than and more girth than everybody on the floor right now.
Here comes Martin pulling up over Ortega and scores it.
I like that. I'm happy to see a jump stop and a foul line jumper from somebody. That's good basketball there.
Great basketball, especially when you got a 7-footer looming.
That's right.
Baron Noble drives into the paint.
A little too deep.
Finds Ortega, though, and Ortega with his second straight finish.
Might have been a double dribble there, but don't quote me on that.
You probably are right.
I thought I saw a double dribble, but
And it looks like we've got a foul call on Tay Jackson.
I guess they didn't call it. It didn't happen.
And we've got Peyton Hilly coming into the game. I almost didn't recognize Peyton, the Hoover High sophomore. He took a little bit of time off from basketball.
Filled out a little bit.
Yeah. And now he's back. This is Gavin Berg with it. Berg pulling up over
Okay.
Ortega. It looks like they're playing tag on Ortega right now, trying to pull him out to the perimeter.
Yeah,
They've
that's
had
smart. Make him move his feet.
some good results there, 37-24. They've shaved about 6 points off of that 19-point lead.
Good
Now
move.
it's Lockett driving. Layup is good.
That's a good take there.
He is lightning in a bottle when he gets downhill. 15-point advantage for the home team. Martin has it now. Martin directing traffic. He wants to get into a set. The ball goes over to the right wing. Now it's Zacharias.
Oh, good move.
Yeah, it's Zacharias with the drive right by Ortega. Ortega looks like he grabs his jersey, looks like he wants a breather. It's hard to carry 7 foot 250 around, and I may be a little generous with the 250. He's a big boy.
Absolutely.
And Lockett looking for a foul call,
Yeah,
doesn't get it. Stonebreaker with the board.
Yeah, Locke is much more effective when he looks to make the shot as opposed to drawing contact.
Yep. And there goes Martin, pull up three, no good. He gets his own rebound on the long miss.
Shoot that.
And Berg, pull up three, no good. Here comes Baron Noble. Pushing in transition. He's driving, looking, finding Lockett. Lockett finds Ortega, but Ortega can't handle it.
Yeah, he tried.
Edmond has it now. Edmond, Euro
the
step.
Euro.
Layup is good.
It's a good move.
Really nice basketball there by Derek Edmond out of Victory Christian. His family in the audience, you can hear him cheering. And there goes Ortega with the block.
There you go.
That's the block that's eluded him in the last couple of possessions. He finally gets that one.
All the way to the rim now.
Here it comes.
Oh.
And there's no foul, no blood, no call.
I don't know. Got to be something there.
Seemed like it.
And I would like him to use the left hand there, though, but he looked like he definitely got fouled, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't think the family of Baron Noble was too happy with that call. You can hear him in the audience, and that's a steal. And a missed layup. And a block shot by Derek Edmond.
Good hustle by Edmond. Get back into play.
And that was Tredavion Gordon with those misses. But we got the and one for Zaid Salem. Zaid out of West Hills lets the crowd know that he got an and one there.
Yeah, he got an and one. He got away with the bunny hop, too, but they didn't call it, so.
See no evil, hear no evil. Salem going to the line to complete the three-point play. And it's in, and it looks like Dunn is checking back in, Ortega getting a break.
And kudos to Grossmont. They've creeped right back into this game.
Yeah, 12-point game. It's,
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a halftime blowout, and they've creeped right back in and on the verge of cutting it to single digits.
Lockett has it, avoids the trap, brings it, and no, it's stolen, but goes out of bounds. And it looks like we're going to get a Manny Barnett sighting. Manny Barnett out of Lincoln High School, part of that really good Division II championship squad that the Hornets had 2 years ago. They were 30-4.
And he is not shy. He's going to post up in that corner and look for that corner
and let
three.
him fly.
Yeah, he's going to shoot it.
And here it goes, right on cue.
Like I said.
In and out. Baron Noble with a rebound. Out to Barnett. Barnett to Hilly. Hilly spins, stolen. Good defense.
Yeah, good hands there.
And here comes Wilkerson streaking down the right sideline. Right wing layup is good by Lamont Wilkerson, the speedster.
And we have a 10-point game, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. 41-31 is your score. Barnett brings it up. Dunn has it now. Shade it to the left. Gives it to Noble. Barron being guarded by Lamont Wilkerson. He gets switched off. And now here comes Derek Edmonds. Step back, three ball. Long rebound, Manny Barnett.
Good rebound. Shoot that.
Hilly, open three, short. Gavin Berg with the rebound. Berg pushing pace. Who's he looking for? Himself. 3-ball going up. No good. He gets his own rebound. And Edmond gets it. Took a couple, but it's okay. Finds Hilly. This is more Hilly speed, driving downhill. Finds Noble, kick to Barnett. Barnett back to Noble. They're going to reset things. Noble into Dunn. Dunn, nice pass. Nice pass, Barnett. Edmond triples, good.
Good offense there.
Nice set right there.
And just the subtlety of Edmond moving down, presenting himself for the pass.
Yep, that hammer pass. It's really popularized in the NBA over the last few years.
It only works if the wingman moves the proper position, though.
Yep. And here goes the transition pass. Devin Dunn, show me something. Yes, sir. Devin Dunn raises the roof as he brings it back up, and it's 46-31. Southwestern back up 15. Here comes Wilkerson for the Griffins. Pull-up jumper. Wilkerson misses everything. Hilly now. Hilly driving off his face. Throws it back to Dunn. Dunn gives it to Noble. Noble squares up on his man. Crossover dribble. I've seen this one before.
That's a good move.
Yes, sir.
That's his game right there.
Baron Noble. And it's back up to 17, and Grossmont calls a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, every time Grossmont closes the gap, they get little loose with the ball, and Jaguars go on a run. 7-0 right there.
Can't tell you how many times I've seen Baron Noble make that downhill drag right to left crossover into the pull-up. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, when he sets his feet and jumps and shoots, it's a good offensive player. Only time he gets into trouble is when he floats a little bit, typically to his left. But I think he's found that, he's rectified that, and he's been a really, really efficient offensive player for the last several games.
That's really good to hear that he is kind of finding a rhythm, and just as we say that, he checks out. Brandon DiMolanta back in the game. So DiMolanta and Noble actually started out together at Morris High School as freshmen. They were part of a really good freshman class at Morris. A year later, Noble found himself over at San Diego High. DiMolanta finished out at Morris with the majority of that class departed from Morris. But it's nice to see him carving out a nice role at the junior college level.
Yeah, and anytime you're playing past high school, it's a good thing to see.
It's always good to see these guys living out their dream and extending their careers. And here goes Grossmont trying to sneak back into this one, finding themselves down 17. Berg with it. And we've got number 20, I forget his name, but he throws it off the backboard. No good rebound to Derek Edmond. Indeed, and here comes Tay Jackson. Euro throws it wildly to Barnett, but Barnett sure-handed with it, brings it up. Definitely going to run some clock and some offense. Barnett to Tay Jackson. Jackson tries right, step back.
Good first step and step back.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's good offense. That's good individual offense right there.
That is beautiful offense.
And I'm telling you that he did not have that in his game last year. That man has really worked on his game in offseason.
The Perry, Georgia native with the beautiful step-back jump shot.
Well, he stepped back almost all the way to San Ysidro and gave it to him. Out of bounds.
And he's stepping out of bounds. It's funny because that corner shrinks as you move up each level. At the Division I level, it's a little smaller. Then by the time it's the pros, you're on your tiptoes over there.
Especially you have big feet, not a lot of space.
No.
But that is the best three-pointer to shoot. It's
the most efficient, and it's the shortest one.
That's right.
And here comes Barnett driving, finds Lockett, who's back in the game. Lockett steps, drives, no good rebound. Devin Dunn with the fight, but it's off him.
Yeah,
and
it's good patience by Lockett. Again, I'd like him to go up a little stronger with that one.
Yeah.
Get in the man's chest.
Absorb some contact and finish. At the next level, colleges really value the ability to finish.
Yeah, if
through
he does
contact.
that at the next level, it's going back in his face, or to help the guard's going to come down and steal it.
Yep. Here comes Zacharias, the energy guy, driving, missing everything. Barnett finds it.
Good
finds
pass.
DiMolanta. DiMolanta floats. Layup is no good. Yep.
Guys got to go
avoiding
strong.
the contact, but there's Tay Jackson accepting the contact, and he finishes.
Jackson does for them.
21-point game, and there's a foul on DeMolanta. Not a lot of fouls played in this game. It's been pretty cleanly played.
It's been pretty free-flowing and well played. It's just the turnovers that just killed Grossmont.
Yeah. I like it when when the refs are letting the guys play and play through contact. But like you said, at that next level, these guys have to be able to finish those plays assertively through that contact.
And that's part of the reason there haven't been a lot of foul calls, because guys aren't attacking the rim.
Exactly. The ball finds Berg, who drives.
Lazy defense there.
Euro steps. Ball goes back out to Martin. Martin, they've got the last shot. Martin drives
bringing it all
left,
the way down, too.
over to Whitley, and Whitley throws it up, and it's no good, and Barnett won't get it off in time. And that is half.
I'm going to go down and catch up with Coach Shelley real quick, and then I'll send it back up to you.
And your half.
Scott Catlin here with Coach Tyrone Shelley. Coach, you guys got out to a good start, and then you let them creep back in a little bit, and then you reasserted yourself towards the end of the first half. What did you like, and what do you want to see going forward in the second half?
I liked everything tonight. So far in this game, we're playing with confidence, we're playing with energy, something we didn't do our last game. So we're getting out, we're attacking the ball. We can't let these guys get to their spots, get their feet set, and shoot shots. So other than the half-court defense, I like everything else.
All right, good luck in the second half. Back to you.
And that's the end of the first half. It's 52-31. Southwestern College, the host, ahead by 21 points. Looks like we've got a women's basketball matchup coming up after this. And from the looks of things, it looks like the Jaguars are going to be facing the Comets. So that'll be some great action coming up after this. But we've got one half, 20 minutes of basketball remaining in this one. 52-31, Southwestern all over Grossmont. And we're back from halftime. We're about 30 seconds away from the start of the second half with your Southwestern Jaguars all over the Griffins, 52-31.
Yeah, well, they got up, and then they let them creep back in, and then you always want to end quarters, halves well, and they got another run and pushed the lead. It was all the way down to 10. They pushed
I think it was
back up to
41-31, and they finished on an 11-0 run.
Right, and it's been a game of runs for the Jaguars, and it typically starts with the Griffins turning the ball over and having poor transition defense. So
both teams trotting out. Actually, it looks like Grossmont making a change to their starting five. They're bringing Michael Whitley out to start the second half. Southwestern bringing out their starting five, and Grossmont will trigger it in, and we'll get going with these last 20 minutes of this PSAC game.
Yeah, first 5 minutes will tell a lot. Are they going to creep back in, or is it going to be a blowout?
And here comes the flex action to Salem. Salem.
Oh, not much.
Don't know about that one. For everything they were letting go in the first half, that seemed a little gratuitous.
Yeah, and as a basketball player and as a former player, coach, you don't really care how the officials call the game. You just want to be consistent and be on both ends of the floor. And the way we hardly had whistles in the first half, and that was very ticky-tack.
Yeah. Salem at the line. He's developed nicely from his days at West Hills. He was a solid player for the Wolfpack, but it looks like he's expanded things a little bit for Grossmont as Tay Jackson picks up yet another rebound. He brings it up, and De La Moore back into the game. He's got it up top, running the point, and it looks like Grossmont settling into a 2-3 zone here. Lockett over to Noble.
Probably a good change-up for them.
Yeah. Noble wanted to go high, but gives it to Dunn. Dunn drives in. Layup is good. Very little resistance from Salem on that drive.
Yeah, you don't expect to get that against a 2-3 zone, but got all the way to the rim.
And here comes Lefevre with it now. Lefevre looking. Gives it to Whitley. Again, Whitley, Rock Academy, played a couple of years, gray-shirted at City College, and now he's over with the Griffins. Berg with the drive, gets in,
travel,
fades, fires, doesn't connect, and Barry Noble comes up with it. Noble looks ahead, finds Tay Jackson, step back three, long. Good rebound, though, by the point guard De La Moore, but it's blocked by Salem. Now Martin, his counterpart for Grossmont, brings it up in semi-transition, spins, tries to get into the paint, does, finds Lefevre, retreats. Lefevre for three, no good. Rebound to Jackson. Jackson falls on his wallet, and we got a jump ball. The ball's going to go to the Jaguars.
Yeah, little disjointed start to the second half. So there's a window here for the Griffins to maybe creep back in. If they take advantage of it, we'll see.
And we shall. Here comes the Jaguars. They're bringing it back up. A little bit of token pressure applied. They're going to fall back into that 2-3 zone. Yes. Lockett, wide open, 3-ball, long. Like you said, a little disjointed to start here.
Yeah, the rhythm is just off. You can just tell.
Yeah, that zone has kind of, disrupted what they wanted to do. Lefevre, baseline, nice cut by Salem. Salem, spin move, left-handed hook, no good. Rebound done.
Yeah, he had a smaller man on him. He could have been a little more patient with that.
One extra dribble, get deeper into the paint. A little easier shot. That was
a little better angle, too.
Yeah, medium degree of difficulty shot right there. And here's Noble with one. He gets a rebound, finds Lockett. De La Moore's going to pull up for three. That is off to the right. And there's a foul by Baron Noble. Again, like you said, just very choppy to start. And it looks like we're going to get our first sighting of Jaden Barnett. The well-traveled guard. In high school, he attended El Camino, El Cajon Valley, and Hoover.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see this, but my man here is doing all of this off of memory. He has 0 notes in front of him. This man is an encyclopedia. He has a file cabinet on every player in his brain.
Berg, no good. Rebound, Lockett. I appreciate that. Here comes Lockett driving, slows down, finds Barnett. Barnett looks back to Lockett. Lockett into Jackson. Jackson, mouse in the house.
Yeah,
But the mouse gets the better of him.
Yeah, the pass came a little early.
Yeah, and Whitley seals the cheese. Here comes Lefevre. Lefevre open baseline. Nice shot. Good-looking shot from Lefevre. And again, it's a 20-point lead, but it just feels unsettled right now. Like this thing could break either way.
Right. It seemed like they cut off 10 points already, and they haven't.
And they haven't.
They have to take advantage of this opportunity if they want to get back in this game.
Clock down to below 10. Tay Jackson, no good. Devin Dunn rebounds, loses it to Lockett. Lockett back out to Barnett.
One more pass.
Barnett kicks, nice pass. Noble, 3-ball. Yes, sir.
That's a timely 3.
They got into a good rhythm, feet set, great shot for Noble.
Yeah,
great creation.
He was open early. He just
Yeah.
decided to take it, have the ball touch the paint, and
Style
at least
points.
he still found him.
Salem loses it, but Whitley recovers. Salem loses it off of his fans going to Southwest.
Yeah, there's those unforced errors rearing their head again. So we're 4 minutes into the second half, and the Jaguars haven't been made to pay for their lackluster start to the second half. They've actually expanded the lead by 2.
Feels like the zone is kind of just bleeding clock, but not really giving them any tangible results right now.
True.
Jackson with it on the left side, gives it to Dunn. Dunn to Barnett on the right. Barnett to Lockett. Lockett sets, fires, short on the 3. And that's going to be foul on Tay Jackson on the O-board attempt.
Yeah, that's a good call there. He definitely fouled him. That was a better shot by Lockett. Got his feet set, just didn't go in.
Yeah, just a little short there.
Like he pushed it a little, didn't follow through.
Whitley has it. Over to Lefevre. Lefevre in the backcourt avoids the trap. Gives it to Whitley. And nice hustle by Dunn, but he's out of bounds by maybe a fingertip.
Yeah, good effort there.
And Doug Weber from Grossmont applauds the effort from Dunn, gives him a pat on the back as he gets up.
Have to respect that.
You gotta love it. He's wishing he had a couple of Dunns on his roster.
I was just thinking that. He was about to, it was on the tip of my tongue.
Lefevre over to Martin, over to Whitley. Whitley drives, crossover dribble.
Nowhere to go there, though.
Nah, not really, but nice turnaround jumper to make something out of nothing, but doesn't fall.
Too late.
Noble, wasn't there, but Tay Jackson chases it down. Barnett, Dunn, open 3, in and out. Rebound Jackson, doing work on the boards, and there's going to be a foul call.
Yeah, he gets a lot of those rebounds. Just one of those guys has a nose for the ball. You know, can kind of tell where it's probably going to come off the rim, and that athleticism, really solid player.
Yeah, he is. Again, out of Perry, Georgia. Kicks it to Barnett. Barnett back out to Tay Jackson. Baron Noble.
Good pass.
Aiden Lockett, baseline drive, puts his butt into the defender, misses. But Dunn right there with the putback. And like you said, good initial defense,
right?
But not really a tangible result. We're up 25. Southwestern with the lead now. 4 points better than they were at half, and there's a turnover.
There it is.
And here comes Jackson. Showtime. And we got the timeout. Doug Weber calling a full 27-point lead. This one feels like it's getting away from the Griffins for good this time.
Just like that. Yeah, those live ball turnovers just kill you.
Those are killers. Get an unobstructed naked transition dunk for an athletic Tay Jackson who flushes it with 2 hands, prompts the timeout. 61-34 is your score. Southwestern in the lead. What does Grossmont have to do to get back in this?
Well, they only have 14 minutes of game time left. So, first of all, they have to play better defense. And most importantly, I said it at the top, take care of the ball. A lot of these turnovers are unforced.
Yep.
So the Jaguars did do a good job of stressing him out a little bit by the pressure in the pace early, which got them sped up a little bit and out of their rhythm. But I've said it a number of times, a lot of these turnovers are unforced turnovers.
Yeah.
And if you're having unforced turnovers, especially if they're live ball, meaning during a play,
Yeah.
you're going to be up against it. You're going to have numbers in transition going the other way.
That last turnover was Exhibit 1A right there. I mean, just a lazy, just a lazy cross-court pass that's easily telegraphed, gets intercepted, and Tay Jackson benefits with the dunk. We're underway again. Grossmont trying to avoid the pressure is Kyrie Martin, who's done a decent job. He's had his turnovers as well. He throws it in. Zacharias, the energy guy, and they're going to get done with the foul.
Yeah, I'm not going to say he didn't foul him maybe, but that is definitely not his call. He's on the opposite side, and both bodies are shielding. So I'm just going to say that. There's official looking right at that play.
And he sometimes refs feel they have eyes in the back of their head, and that would be pointed out of bounds, by the way.
Well, he would have had to have X-ray vision on that one.
And there you go, Zacharias with the bucket.
Good patience by him.
Yeah, he's had a good game for them.
Yeah, he's definitely the bright spot.
Yep, coming off the bench, giving them energy on the offensive boards. He's a guy that you're not going to run a lot of offense for.
Well, he looks like a starter to me.
Yeah. He's definitely a starter, but a guy who you're going to just rely on the offensive rebounds, energy like that.
Good box out.
If he's going to get something, it's going to be off of dribble penetration. Oh.
Yeah, almost lost it.
Yeah. Finds Berg. Berg shuffles
traveled
a little bit.
Yeah, he traveled.
Brings it up top to Lefevre. Lefevre to Berg.
Late in the
In and
shot
out
clock.
dribble. Nice move. Pull-up jumper
shot.
short, though. Lockett with the rebound. Here we go. Baron Noble pushing pace. Gets to the middle of the
Have
floor.
a corner three if they want it.
And he's fouled on the drive. He had it. It was open there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and he was going to have either both teammates in both corners open for corner threes if he wanted it.
Knowing Baron, he was looking to call his own number.
Well, he's been really almost a pass-first point guard.
I love that.
He's looking
for
more
him.
for his shot recently.
Okay. And here comes Barnett. Barnett, a little bit of dribble display. Now he backs it out. In and out to his left. Off his knee. Recovers. Out to Hilly, who's in the game now. Peyton Hilly. Out to Barnett. Barnett, lefty, three ball. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good rhythm.
And it's good.
Good. Got the ball in rhythm. Shot it confidently. Chance for a 4-point play.
Gotta love those. That one looked great off his hands as soon as it left.
Yeah, you got to be ready to shoot in rhythm, and it helps when the passer puts the ball right on you.
Put it in the shooter's pocket, and shoot it he did. Now Barnett to complete the 4-point play.
Ooh, that
Sneaks
was flat.
it in.
That was an interesting entry into the rim.
You know what? A make is a make.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen some pretty misses. I've seen some ugly makes. Count that as a ladder.
Yeah, it just died. It just fell into the bucket. No spin.
Zacharias has it now. He's going to pull up.
There he is again.
And there he is, number 33. Zacharias with the bucket. He's got 4 in the second half. Now Noble on the right side. Noble. Tyrone Shelley directing traffic from the sidelines. Baron Noble holding it up. Kicks it to Barnett.
Short.
Barnett short and to the right. Rebound,
follow.
Peyton Hilly. Bucket is good. The Hoover Cardinal.
Oh, good pass.
Up.
Goaltending.
And they're going to give it 2 points. That's number 6 for Zacharias and a half off the goaltend from Baron Noble. Little Baron Noble with a lot of bounce on that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him as a point guard that used to try to do the chase down. It was goaltending, It did touch the glass first. I'm not mad at him,
No. Here comes Lockett. He's been quiet here in the second half. Noble. That zone, a little more activity out of the zone, but Lockett.
Good ball
Hill.
movement.
Noble is short. Noble wanted that one. And guess who comes up with the rebound?
Good hustle.
Looks like, yes, Southwestern. Peyton Hilly on the floor, but it looks like Grossmont tried to grab it. They were out of bounds, Nice effort by the Jaguars.
Yeah, really good hustle there. Swing it.
Peyton drives in, and he's fouled on the drive. Had Lockett open.
Yeah, he got the foul call, but I'd like to see the ball move.
And we got a 30-second timeout with the Jaguars up 67-40. I mean, this game doesn't really feel like it's in doubt, but, you know, we're going to be here for another 11 minutes, 27 seconds, watching some basketball.
True. However, I'm a firm believer by the way you finish a game kind of gives you the momentum.
It carries over
into the next game, and they have a big game coming up against City College. Rematch, a game that came down to the final possession last time around.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge one for them. You're right. I remember as a kid watching the late, well, not as a kid, as a young adult, watching the Lakers Sacramento Kings series. And I remember game 1, the Lakers blew them out. Game 2, they were blowing them out, but Sac got a little bit of momentum at the end of the fourth quarter. And next thing you know, the Lakers are down that series 3-2 because it just carried over that lackluster. What
passing.
a pass.
Good.
What a finish by
Passing.
Derek Edmond.
Yeah, and that's the thing about momentum is, you know, it's fickle.
Yes, it is.
So when you have it, you want to keep it.
Yes.
Don't let it go.
Really nice baseline out of bounds play drawn up by Tyrone Shelley
with
right
two
there.
good passes.
And Zayd Salem with the finish and transitions. They got Zayd in the game along with Zakarian going a little bigger for them, and two guys who have been productive for them this evening.
Yeah, I think they need them both on the floor.
Peyton Hill, he's going to shoot that three, and it's going in.
Yeah, he had a little Charles Barkley golf hitch on that one, but it worked. It went in.
He had enough time. I think Charles Barkley would have knocked in a hole-in-one with that much time.
Yeah.
And there goes that defense again, the steal. Here comes Edmond. Edmonds in transition layup is good.
Yeah,
smooth.
Yeah, I was just about to say his offensive game is polished and smooth.
Yes. And we got another turnover. Now Hilly with it. He pulls up, no good rebound, and he's fouled. It's going to be baseline out of bounds. And we're 32-point lead now. Yeah, this one's getting away from Grossmont.
No, I think with 10 minutes left, I think it's gotten away because they haven't shown any signs of life. They've scored 42 in the game. They're down by 32 with 10 minutes left. And I don't see the offensive firepower, especially the way the game is going, to make a big dent into this unless we have an historic collapse by the Jaguars.
And it looks like they're bringing in Jacob Killinan from Santana, who doesn't play a ton, so we might have some early white flags waving for the Griffins.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, if I haven't been playing, when I get in there and the game's out of hand, I'm letting it fly. Like me personally, so as a coach, the hardest time to coach is when you're way up or when you're way down.
Yeah.
When the game is close, you know, guys usually stay locked in. But especially if I'm a recruiter, I want to see what guys are still balling.
Yeah.
When your team is struggling.
And conversely, which guys are locked in on defense when you're up 30 points.
Exactly, because you know, I have a phrase where it's like we don't play the scoreboard, we play each play until there's no time left on the clock. And so, this is college basketball. If you want to keep playing, you need to show that, you know, you really want to play, that it matters.
Yep.
And for the Jaguars, they're trying to take the next step as a program, and they're trying to get ready for the playoffs that they're hopefully in, and so they need to lock in.
And
right on cue.
Here comes Whitley with the drive, and that is an and one by Michael Whitley.
Yeah, so against no knock on the Griffins, but against a superior team, if you're gonna you're taking the ball out under your basket, you have a bad turnover, and then you're giving up an and one on the other end. Coach Shelley is not going to be happy about that.
It looks like Tay Jackson is going to check in
to maybe bring some order.
Yes. And Salem gets the rebound and puts it right back in on the O board to look like Nico Ortega and Devin Dunn had some miscommunication there.
Yeah, but just what we just talked about, there's a little prophetic there. Bad turnover, and one, and then we're not boxing out on the free throw.
Yep. Edmond, baseline three. No good. Rebound, Ortega. Nice rebound. Soft hands, but throws it away.
Yeah, just a little chest pass there.
Yep. And Tay Jackson checking back into the game.
Good vision by him. Good try, but
just a little poor execution on the passing choice. Chest instead of a bounce instead of a chest pass.
Yeah, that wasn't Jason Kidd or even LeBron throwing.
There was some mustard on that too. That thing bounced off the ground pretty hard. And then here we are with some pressure. Jaguars, and we got a steal. Derek Edmond, show me something.
I knew that was coming.
Edmond.
There you go, Derek.
Woo! Take flight, young fella.
Yeah, I knew that was coming as soon as he got that one. The way he looked at the rim.
And Salem's going to go to the line to shoot one, but it looks like he's a little worse for the wear on that one.
Well, he just ran into 7 foot, about 280 plus.
Yeah. And those high-speed collisions on the freeway usually lead to some bumps and bruises.
He probably just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
He's grabbing that area. That's definitely esophageal for sure. Tracheal. The thing, Derek Edmond, I love that cheer. He's a freshman.
Got you.
Love that cheer for him. He's a freshman because Derek Edmond came into college at 17 years of age.
Oh, wow.
In this era, a really, really young freshman, 18 years of age now, and there goes Salem with the free throw. It's good.
So he's still growing.
Yes.
Still filling out.
Yep.
Not just weight room filling out, but just his natural growth.
Two-time South Bay Player of the Year at Victory Christian, part of the renaissance of that program that has blossomed into a Division I program this year at the high school level. Derek Edmond, a huge part of the reason why they're having that success.
Yeah, so with their enrollment, I'm going to go on a limb saying that is a basketball school.
Yeah, definitely.
At least from a sports standpoint.
Yeah, because they were 8-man football until last year, so definitely basketball rules the roost. Still in the zone. Southwestern looking to find some room in the paint, but they pass around. Edmond, 3-ball. Edmond is on fire right now.
Yeah, well, he got that dunk, and even with the little hesitation on the three, he still got it to go down.
And Bird with the pass, and it's off of Salem's hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to look to score there, young fella. Just use the left hand, protect the ball with the rim.
I think he wanted a replay on our broadcast.
I guess.
And Dunn has it now against the pressure. Dunn, lob to Edmond. Edmond layup, it's good.
Good athleticism by Edmond.
Body control and the finish. Edmond on fire here in the second half. And again, order is restored. Nico Ortega, good defense, falls down, but there goes that man again.
Yeah, so you mentioned order. As soon as Jackson came back in the game, you had Dunn and Jackson on the floor, combined with Edmond. Total different team.
And one, Devin Dunn.
That's strength and athleticism there, just to be able to finish.
And a really nice pass by Nico Ortega there, right, too.
Yeah, see the difference on the pass there. Yeah. Good execution by Ortega. Good finish by Dunn.
And Grossmont calls another timeout. A little bit of triage going on here for the Griffins.
Yeah, they're just trying to catch their breath, to be honest with you.
83-50, 33-point game here. In high school basketball, 7 more points, and the clock would continue to run. There is no such mercy rule in junior college, so we're just going to have to sit here and enjoy it.
Nor should there be. It's junior college, man.
Yeah.
You need to get those minutes.
Yeah, guys. Hey, guys trying to put together game film and tape.
Yeah.
All those seconds count. So we've got 8 minutes and 15 of those seconds left in this one. What would you like to see in this last 8-minute stretch?
Well, I would like to see the Jaguars not actually rotate, get some of the subs in, but do not take your foot off the gas. And what I mean by that is they have a style of play. They need to continue to play their style of play. They have an identity. They need to stick with it. Conversely, the Griffins, you're trying to build a program, and you're trying to get out of the basement, so to speak. So I want to see effort from them.
Yeah.
I want to see. I don't want it to turn into to rec league basketball. Like, still try to run an offense, have some effort, try to play effort on defense
Finish
as well.
with pride, for sure.
Like, so win the rest of the game,
Yeah.
basically.
So in short, if you're the Jaguars, you want to win this one by 40. If you're Grossmont, you want to win the next 8 minutes.
Yeah, try to close it down to maybe 20.
Yeah.
Because if you don't keep playing, the Jags keep playing, it's going to be a 40, 45-point game.
Those aren't pretty to look at in the box score the next morning. Salem with the rebound off the miss, and we're underway, and there looks like there's a wet spot under the Jags basket, leaving Salem open because Jackson was down the other way, and they couldn't find him. Jackson was ready to get into his act again, but turnover, Southwestern, and Zaid is going back to the line. He's been a frequent visitor in the second half of that foul line.
Yeah, he got bailed out with the foul, but I don't think he had the angle to make that shot the way he was trying to shoot it. So, but, it worked out for him. He's on the foul line.
Yeah.
At least he attacked the rim. Ortega's kind of miffed as to what he did, but when you're that big, sometimes you barely touch people and they go flying.
Definitely right. The predominantly right-handed Salem was trying to make a circus shot with his left hand against a 7-foot, 280-pound guy. That's a really high degree of difficulty, low efficiency shot. But
if he wants to keep playing, he needs to work. He needs to perfect that move. Got to be able to. You have to be able to take at least 3 dribbles and shoot the ball with your offhand. I don't care if you're a guard or a post player. You have to be able to at least be functional with your offhand.
Dylan Muni's checking into the game for the Griffins, getting some minutes.
He's gonna shoot.
Here's Barnett, open 3, and it's good.
That's what he does.
Manny Barnett did it for 3 seasons at the varsity level for Lincoln High School, and doing it here at Southwestern.
Good pinpoint pass by Dunn, by the way.
Really good pass. Jackson with the trap, and looks like we got a turnover, and it's a backcourt violation. Yes, which was the best outcome for them because Devin Dunn was tracking that one down for a transition bucket.
Yeah, he was trying to get that late game dunk.
Mm-hmm. Again, everybody wants us to hit the replay button over here.
Yep.
86-52, 34-point lead. Aiden Lockett checking back into the game. Lockett's been quiet, but they really haven't needed him here in the second half.
No, but they're best when they have balanced scoring.
Man, there goes Barnett again.
Yeah, that's a deep one.
That was way outside NBA range with the 3.
Yeah, that's a deep one.
And another near turnover, but the Griffins will have it down 27, 7 minutes left. Martin trying to get it over. Spins, and he loses it.
And we got
Here comes Tay Jackson. Yes, sir. Tay Jackson with the dunk. Here comes the young fella with the block. Ortega with the block. And the crowd is enjoying this stretch of basketball. Lockett for 3. Yes, sir.
Now, see, you can see the way he set his feet and followed through that it was most likely going in.
And just like that, it is a 42-point game. This is what you wanted to see from the Jaguars, and you're seeing it.
Yeah, so, I kind of called it, and it's gone the other way for the Griffins.
Unfortunately, and that was Jacob Killinen checking back in for the Griffins, number 4, with one of those turnovers that led to a bucket. Again, 42-point lead here. This one's pretty much over, except for the final score. Manny Barnett wanted that one.
Yeah, that was heat check.
And here comes Kyrie Martin pushing. Martin, pull-up jumper, no good. Dunn with it. Dunn finds Lockett, finds Barnett streaking. Barnett is fouled on the pass. Good thing for the foul right there because that was a turnover waiting to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nick Hadge getting some burn here in the second half.
Yeah.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Now,
for
I'm not
Killington.
saying their coach doesn't do this, but if I was coaching the Griffins, we would spend half practice the ball going up and everybody sprinting back on defense.
Yeah.
Like literally, that would be the drill. That would be all we would
Transition
do.
defense.
Just get back on defense and somebody stop the ball, please.
Definitely. Also, going to have to cut down on those turnovers. So you really got to find a way to,
That's where it starts.
yeah, be sure-handed with the ball on offense and transition defense.
Well, if you don't have good ball handlers, then you move the ball with good, sharp passes.
Yep.
And that's usually more efficient anyways than a lot of dribbling.
Yes. Here comes Grossmont bringing it up.
All the way now.
Nice
Good shot.
drive and layup.
With the right hand, too.
Zacharias has been really, really good for them. I mean, I know it's hard to say really, really good when you're down 40, but he has come off the bench, brought so much energy, has finished around the rim, rebounded the basketball well. He's probably earned himself some more minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you see he stands out. Like if you were watching the game, you'd be like, hey, who's 33 in green? He's a player.
Definitely somebody that you can build around looking towards next season where there's probably going to be a huge roster turnover. Here comes Lockett, step back three, no good. Rebound off a couple of hands to DiMelanza, who's in the game. Brandon DiMelanza, the Morse product. DiMelanza floats it up. Devin Dunn out to Jackson. Jackson spin move. Finds DiMelanza. He's open forever and hits it.
Yeah, that's a practice warm-up shot. The Jaguars have 99 with 5 minutes left in the game. That is a lot of points in a 40-minute junior college basketball game.
Yeah, Century 21 coming this way pretty soon. 99-54. This one has turned into an absolute rout for the Jaguars, who, like you said, were just locked in from the beginning, had a little bit of a stretch in the first half where they came unglued a little bit, that beginning of the second half, but they have really rectified things, and they have not fallen for the trap game
Well,
here.
the last 10 games or so that I've watched, they've improved in the second half. So they used to have I'm going back in time here. They used to have lulls of like 5 to 6 minutes, which got them in trouble, especially in conference play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going all the way back to last season.
Yeah.
But this season, they've gotten stronger for the most part in most of the games as the game's gone on. They've improved in the second half, which is a big kudos to their head coach and to the guys for buying into his philosophy.
Stonebreaker almost traveled there as we're back in action.
He did. He did. They just didn't call it.
And they're going to tag Manny Barnett with a foul on the post where it looks like Zacharias was trying to get post position.
Yeah, I actually, if the big man, he probably thinking, no, let me work a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to my spot, and then I'm going to work on this smaller player. But they called the foul and blew the whistle.
And now he's going to the line for a 1-and-1. The free throw's up. And it gets a nice little generous roll there. Tredagion Gordon checking back into the game. The Las Vegas product, and that's a miss right there. Stonebreaker with the board out to Gordon. Gordon drives, stripped by Jackson.
Steal.
Noble has it now, pushing the tempo. Finds Devin Dunn. Layup is good. What a lob by Baron Noble.
Good find. I didn't know if he was going to see him, but I'm sorry for doubting you, young fella.
Nice pass.
Saw him out the corner of his eye.
Ooh, almost a steal.
Yeah, he got it.
DiMelanza gets the steal. Lobs one up to Lockett. Lockett, back to his football days, rips it out of the defender's hand, and now he's going to the line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, and Dunn's presence led to that turnover there. He didn't want to challenge him, and it led to a turnover.
Lockett said that he mossed the defender in the open field. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, good free throw shooter is over for the game.
Yeah.
Good
And
bailout by Noble.
Yes, and the missed layup by Gordon, but now here comes Noble pushing it on left. Crossover, nice step back. And he's fouled. He's going to the line to shoot too.
Good handle by Noble.
He is crafty with the ball, has been for a long time.
Yeah, whenever he's under control and playing at his speed, he's a really solid offensive player.
So I have an event in San Diego called the Cream of the County, which I hold every year, we invite the best players in San Diego. But as 7th and 8th graders are rising up, we have like an event called the Open Run. And I remember the first time seeing Baron Noble at the Open Run, he was 4'10", but his arms went all the way down to his knees, and he was just the craftiest guy on the floor. And he's filled out. He's every bit of 6'1", 6'2" now. And here comes the three for Grossmont. That's no good. But
yeah, he's a smart basketball player.
Yeah, and he's grown into all those gifts. Noble with it now. Wants to get into the act, but fumbles it. DiMolanta thought about it. Crossover. He's going to drive.
Good
nice find to Lockett. Lockett trips, falls.
Same spot that
that
Jackson fell in.
Yeah, that wet spot right there. It's been getting guys. 102-55. I don't think that turnover is really going to have an impact on the outcome.
It's like right inside the lane.
Yeah, which isn't a great place. There's a lot of traffic down
And
there.
it's right where you plan to take off.
Yep.
Too.
A 47-point lead here, tracking a 50-piece. Devin Dunn with the steal. The defense is really
Corner
doing
three.
its thing. Lockett to make it 50. Misses. Rebound, Jackson. Stolen by Hadge. Hadge out in the open court. Lays it up and gets a friendly roll.
Yeah, very unselfish play by Noble. He gave up a three for shoot that one.
Now he's shooting it. And it's no good. Rebounds Zacharias. Zacharias pushing. Slows it down.
Those are two missed threes, but those are good threes.
Yeah, I like them.
You got to take those.
Hadge now gets it just in time to beat the 10-second violation. Pulls up, no good. Rebound to DiMolanta.
Got numbers on the left.
DiMolanta.
Dunn's going to be open.
Driving. Lobs it on Jackson.
Oh.
It's good. Tay Jackson. Yeah, you saw Dunn. I saw Jackson.
Yeah,
and
the spacing wasn't right with Dunn.
Yeah, Jackson with the action right there. 104-57. The highlights coming fast and furious in this big second half.
Short.
Gordon short on that one. Zacharias another rebound. That was a travel. They didn't call it, nor should they at this point. And the ball stays with Grossmont. Delamora checking back into the game for Brandy DiMolanta, and Nico Ortega going to finish this one out. Devin Dunn should get a round of applause. He's had a great game on the defensive side of the ball and some opportunistic offense.
Yeah, he's always a solid player.
Hadge might get a 5-second call, but gets it into Zacharias. He drives, finds Hadge corner, drives by Ortega. Nice step through layup.
Okay.
And no good.
Good idea, just didn't execute it.
Couldn't execute it.
Step back.
Hadge,
pull him out.
And we got a deep three up and no good for Stonebreaker. Ortega pull down pass to Lockett. Lockett driving. Nice pass.
Shoot.
Great passing. Delamora triple, no good. Rebound, Lockett.
Good ball movement.
Jackson, they slow it down. Bring it out to Delamora. Running a deliberate offense right here. Crossover, spin move. Drives in, step back. Air ball.
Yeah, way too much dribbling there.
And Hadge, you got an open layup.
Don't wait.
No, you don't.
Don't wait. I seen that coming.
Jartavius Jackson looking like Usain Bolt sprinting up court and pounds that one out of bounds.
Yeah, I just know he never gives up on a play.
Love it.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a 47-point game and there's a minute and a half and he's tracking somebody down.
If I'm if I'm a college coach at the next level, NAIA coach, watching a guy like Jackson with that type of energy, able to impact the game, on-ball defense, in the passing lanes, sprinting back, giving 100% effort,
Right.
I'm salivating over that.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can play, depending on what you run and what you have. He can run. He can play a 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah?
You know, he's gonna give you energy. He plays defense. He can shoot. He can use both hands now. He's really, really, really improved his status going forward to the next level.
The sophomores here should have their pick of options, you know, starting with Lockett, Jackson, of course, Baron Noble really coming on strong, as you've mentioned.
Dunn for sure.
Yeah, Dunn, David Dunn especially, and then Devin Dunn, and then they've got I think they're short a player today.
Soros, and
Yeah.
he's really, really solid. He's the one that
Julius
usually
Soros.
handles the ball in that high post.
Ball's into Zacharias, looking for space. Nice pass to Stonebreaker, who misses, but he gets his own
Way
rebound.
to stick with it. That's a good find by him.
Yep.
Good pass. Way to stick to it. Get your rebound. Get a shot.
De La Mora to Jackson. Jackson to Noble. Noble brings it out.
Good
Crossover
move.
dribble. Kicks it to De La Mora, who drives, spins. Lockett dribbles through a little bit of traffic. Now he gets it, and one.
Yeah, see, so that time he got into the man's chest and got the and one. That's what I like to see from Lockett.
Really nice finish there. I don't think we're going to get that 50-point margin unless they're actively hunting for it, but, you know.
Well, we do have a minute left, so we got to think about player or players of the game. Kind of tough.
It's been by committee today for sure.
Well, we can go with 2.
Well, I definitely want to go Tay Jackson. I love the energy that he plays with, and him and Dunn have been really good.
Yeah, those 2, or I'll give you a third choice, third option. No, I don't have a problem with definitely Jackson. Edmond with the spark that he gave.
Derek Edmond, I was going to say.
And the activity level. I mean, you're going to go with 3. You can go with 2. I'm going to leave it up to you.
I think
I did not mean to rhyme that, people.
No, but and here's the layup attempt, no good. Baron Noble gets it. That would have been a nice little icing on the cake right there, but Noble dribbles it out. Now dribbles back in, finds Jackson. Jackson to De La Mora. De La Mora gets his defender in the air, misses. Zacharias throws it up. Stonebreaker, show me something. Nope, that's Lockett with the
good
block.
hustle. Good hustle.
Aiden Lockett pushing, spinning, laying, scoring.
And he used the left hand. Hallelujah.
He's been right hand dominant since he was in grade school. It's real nice to see that. That's like the reverse of Lamar Odom.
A dunk to finish
Jackson,
it?
no. Good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship.
Gotta love it. 109-61, a 48-point blowout for Southwestern College, your Jaguars.
So my partner's going to go down and catch up with the players of the game and give a little post-game interview with them.
Derek. Derek. Feel me? All right, guys. This is Aaron Bergen on the play-by-play. I'm here with our players of the game, Derek Edmond, Jartavis Jackson, and looks like the whole squad's coming over here because this really was a team effort. Talk about the win.
We were just having fun, man. We came out with energy, started playing basketball. Everybody got it going. We came out with a win.
Derek, I want to talk to you a little bit because, you know, you guys came out in that second half a little bit choppy. You came in the game and went on like a 10-0 personal run. What were you trying to provide coming into the game in that second half?
We knew coming into this game that had to be a bounce-back game after taking a loss to Maricosta. We all took that heavy. So we all came in with something was a little extra this game, and we showed it. So.
Now, you guys, obviously, this was considered a trap game by some because you guys have a huge matchup looming against City College. What type of message do you think you sent with this performance?
We coming. We coming. That's it. We coming. That's
coming.
it. We coming.
That's it.
So, as you guys heard, the Jaguars are coming, and it looks like the whole team is ready for this big matchup against City College. Again, once again, it is Aaron Bergen, a.k.a. Full-Time Hoops. And again, 109-61, a 48-point win for your Southwestern Jaguars. Thank you, fellas.
Appreciate you full time.
Yes, sir.
So Jaguars with the dominant 109-61 victory. For my partner and I, Scott Catlin signing off, Cali Photo Sports Network. Big game coming up with City College. Partner, good working with you for the first time.
It was awesome.
It was really fun. You did a great job. This man is abundance of knowledge. He knows everything about every player. Things I didn't know about, guys I've been watching all year. So really fun working with him.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Bo Furtick, thanks for giving me the opportunity to, fill in. I know there's some big loafers that I'm trying to fill, but I'm just had a lot of fun here. This is awesome.
All right, man. So signing off, 48-point victory, City College up next. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe. Be good to each other.
Drive safe.